Hey, what's shaking, Libra? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot, guys. Welcome, a warm welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me for a February 2021 bonus tarot card reading. So let me explain that a little bit. When I do a bonus read, it's just something that is a little bit different than any other thing that I do on my channel on a regular basis. So 2021 is the year of the Hierophant. The number on this card is 5. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. So that's what makes it the year of the Hierophant. So I'm going to use the Good Tarot deck to do this reading for you. And I just wanted to quickly read from the companion book in case you're not totally familiar with what the Hierophant card is. And I know it's really bright right now, and I'll turn that down after I read from the book. So this is when this card appears. It reminds you to be committed to a spiritual practice to ensure a conscious contact to your higher power. When you have a daily practice of prayer and meditation steeped in gratitude and committed to being a co-creator, life works in wondrous ways. Okay, so this says rituals are in your highest good at this time, and exchanging vows is highlighted. So lots of opportunity for you guys to grow this year. Let me just grab this light and dial it down a little bit. I hope that's okay. Okay, so let me just start shuffling the Good Tarot a little bit. I'm going to clear the deck out for you, Libra. Just know that this is a general reading for Libra based on the collective energy at the time I do the read. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoy. And okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course any Libra cross watchers. So I'm being guided to do another clear of the deck. So we're going to look at your primary teacher in 2021, and this could be anything. It could be a person, it could be a situation. So let's have a look. I'll pull a card for that. So you've got the King of Earth here. So there is a big lesson for you guys to learn. There could actually be an earth sign coming in here for you guys that is going to be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, to really teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet when it comes to generating wealth and abundance instead of waiting for somebody to hand it to you. That spiritual connection can come in very importantly for you guys. I'm getting things like, you know, if you were brought up in a tradition where true connection to higher power resonates in being like doing without, you know, like being poor. There's a lot of people whose faiths guide them towards that, but that's not what the universe is all about. So there is somebody that could come in and will really show you the way towards your wealth and abundance. And when I say abundance, this could relate to your health. It could also relate to your relationships, you know, bringing in that love of your life, your desired location to live. So somebody is going to come in and actually, I got the word promote you to a different level in your life by showing you a different way to approach manifesting. They could take a belief that you already have and amplify it or tweak it a little bit so you get that click with the universe where all these doors are just going to start like opening like crazy, like a subway when it pulls up to a station and all the doors open and everybody can get in. That's like, wow. Okay, I got the words like a rocket ship to the stars for some reason. So you guys could really, really, really blast off this year in a good way. So what are you breaking free from this year? So you've got the 8 of Fire. So this is the energy of things moving really quickly. This is the energy of things having like a really high velocity amplified with a really powerful, bubbly. Okay, what I'm getting here is that you could have been taught that you have to be happy all the time. You have to constantly be working and grinding. But it's more about aligning. And this is where this King of Earth is going to come in. and show you that. You know, you don't have to like break your back working. You know, you don't have to be the constant shining light out to others. And I feeling like some of you could be under an intense pressure to always show other people how like, oh, I'm so happy. And it's a stress on you. It's like, you know, not wanting to let other people see the real you, you know, because that is a falseness. And it's sending out false messages to the universe and to other people. And it's like, what you're getting back could be sort of a facsimile of what you want. It could be just really close to what you want, but it's not quite the real thing. And that's because the real thing in you is not being allowed to radiate out. Because again, there's that a little bit of a teaching that happened somewhere along your path where the way that it was taught or the way that it was interpreted put a lot of pressure on you to almost be on stage all the time, like always be on, you know, always be in that sense that other people won't think you're a grouch or won't think that you're upset, or, you know, you have to hide your emotions from other people. There's a certain veneer there. And it's exhausting, you know, it is exhausting for you. And other people can see it too. And they might be trying to connect with you the way that the universe is trying to connect with you. And they're just not getting in, you know, because that veneer is there and it's quite thick by now. So let's see, what tradition are you undoing? So that could be really pivotal in what is happening here. So you've got the messenger of water here. So this is really interesting too. And this is always bringing an offer to somebody else. You know, offering up that heart, offering up the love, offering up the... It's interesting, I got the word volatility. And that's the thing that you're trying to suppress. But by hiding it or stuffing it down, it's just making it worse. I mean, have you ever been in a situation where you're not supposed to laugh and you're just like cracking up on the inside and you're trying not to laugh, and then the urge just gets stronger and stronger until you just make like some cackling weirdo out of yourself, and you have to leave? And I've done that. So by suppressing something, it's like giving it more power, but then outwardly showing something different. Always giving, always giving, always giving. You got this tradition of always giving to other people. I mean, and that's the lifestyle, you know, that's probably the way you were brought up, or, you know, you could have been in a bad relationship where you were with some narcissist that always wanted to feel like they were floating on air at the expense of you. That's funny that I just said that because you guys are an air sign. It's like you're constantly in the habit of being the wind beneath other people's wings. And, you know, instead of bringing you joy, it's like flat. So it's time for that to go. You know, you don't need that. You don't need to be the solace for everybody else. You know, especially when it comes at your own expense, because there is something underneath the veneer that is withering a bit, you know, and it's not being realized, and it's kind of soul crushing, and it can really damage your spirit, you know. So that needs to be undone this year, you know, to the point where you're only doing things if you want to, not because it's expected or, you know, it's what you've been trained to do. So what in your spiritual practice can you change, Libra, that is going to help you out a little bit? So you've got the Two of Water. So this is really important. This is really connecting to people that you resonate with. And not that you're just drawn to be of sort of a servitude to, you know? And that can be something that is so ongoing that you don't know how to stop it. You know, you could have had incredibly demanding parents or a very strict school teacher. You know, or you could have a horrible boss like that movie where it's like, yeah, you know, yes sir, 3 bags full, and you're delivering, you're constantly delivering. It's not. You just keep on pouring water out of your own vessel into others, and your water level is dropping and dropping and dropping, and it feels like it's almost empty. So the Two of Water is like finally being able to recognize who is going to match your energy level and who just wants to be around you for you and not utilize your energy that is really dropping. You know, on your any of your devices, you can see the energy bar dropping. That's what I'm seeing here for you. So it is very important to your spirituality and your batteries and everything like that to find people that they appreciate you for you, and you can let that guard down and just, you know, if you want to be in a bad mood for 5 minutes, or if you want to like be real, you know, you're not going to be like, go sit in the corner and here, wear this pointy hat while you're over there, and, you know, don't you dare disagree with me. They're going to go, okay, that's cool. Yeah. I get that. You know, somebody that's really going to understand and see the real you and not hold it against you. And it's not like people that you're in association with right now hold it against you. It's just they don't care because they want it their way. You know, and anything that it goes against that flow of the narcissist saying, well, this is exactly what I want, and if you're not going to deliver it, I'm going to flip out on you, or I'm going to freeze you out, you know. So this is like a fear-based driven, you know, I don't want to get scolded, I don't want to get ignored, you know. That's the wrong reason to be in any sort of dynamic, whether it is family, friends, work, whatever, you know. So your spiritual practice will bring you closer to people that you see, and they actually see you and they like you, you know. That feels completely different. Even if it's only one other person, if you have to cut out everybody, just to the people that totally get you, and then just do like be associates with somebody or colleague. You don't have to be friends with everybody. They can be your clients. You can be their clients, but you don't have to have that like indentured servant sort of, you know, relationship. I'm seeing this strongly for a lot of you. I just launched a card across the floor, so I'm going to go on a pause here. Okay, so it's 2 cards, and I have 2 cards left. So what are you being called to teach others, Libra? The 9 of Earth. This is like how you teach your future generations. So if you're in any sort of dynamic where you're feeling like nervous or afraid or worried or stressed, this is really important to nip this in the bud right now, because there's no way that your kids or your nieces and nephews or your future generations, anybody that you're associated with, they're going to pick up on that. You know, this is extremely important for those of you that are in the narcissist relationship. And if you're an empath or a very sensitive person, you can be drawn to them very easily, especially if you had any kind of toxic parent. So you guys are being called to break that cycle, okay? So this could have been going on for generations, because it's like kind of like monkey see, monkey do, and this is the way we do things around here. But you guys can break that cycle. And if you want to think about, you know, do you want future generations of your bloodline to live feeling like you have to toe the line for somebody else? You're not here to serve other people. You're here to serve yourself. You have the right to free will in your life without being worried of any kind of retribution, whether silence, and silence is so powerful, you know, any negativity like that. And the last card I've got for you guys is what is changing for you in the year ahead. And I pulled the Page of Air. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this, and this is an absolute soul freedom in this card. You're getting messages from your team in spirit, particularly angels here right now, you know, to just spread your wings and fly free and fly in your own direction. Fly at the height that you want to be at. Drop all your stress away, you know. This is just an absolute, where you've probably had to hide your wings from somebody or everybody because you were taught that way. But you have this King of Earth coming in, is going to show you another way. It's going to show you respect and probably connect you to other people that will just go, oh, you're so cool. You know, I love your hair. I love the way you dress. I think you have a great sense of humor. You're so smart. You know, just everything. It's going to be a complete, almost like going through the looking glass for you guys, you know, where you can like look at the difference between that face, that really just flat line, like, oh, I made it through the day, and this posture where it's like this gratitude for, you know, the people in your life and just being so blessed. And it could just take this one person to change everything in your life and change the repercussions going ahead into your bloodline and relieving your ancestors of all of their pain. No pressure. Wow, quite a revealing reading for you, Libra. So I hope this was helpful for you. I know some of the readings are not always like, you know, unicorns and rainbows, but I read life. I don't read, you know, I don't fluff up my readings, you know. So this is what I'm getting for you guys, Libra. So I just want to send you guys love and light, many blessings, and look for a real blessed journey this year in 2021. So namaste, Libra. Take care. Bye.